Good morning friends. In the previous lecture we solved exercise 8.2. Now let us continue with the next topic, that is trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. First of all, let us understand this word complementary. Complementary, that means opposite. Opposite, and opposite that here in this topic specifically means that if we take this triangle ABC with angle B is equals to 90, or angle B as the right angle. Right? Angle B is the right angle, and let angle BAC is equals to theta. So what we have done that here in triangle ABC, angle B is equals to 90 degree or right angle, and we have let that this angle BAC, that is equals to theta. So if these two angles are given, or we have one is given and one we have assumed, then what can we say about the third angle, that is angle BCA, right? And therefore, in the given triangle, ABC, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree by the angle sum property ASP. Right? Angle A that we have already taken as theta, angle B is 90, so can we get angle C? So let us see. Therefore, theta plus 90 plus angle C is equals to 180. Therefore, angle C is equals to 180 degree minus theta minus 90 degree. This both theta plus 90, that will go on the other side. Therefore, angle C is equals to 180 minus 90 is 90 minus theta. So we got the third angle C, that is 90 minus theta. Right? So concluding here that if the sum of angles is equal to 90 degree, then those angles are called complementary angles. If the sum of the angles is equal to 90 degree, then those angles are called complementary angles. Here you can see that if this is 90, then obviously angle C plus angle A. What is angle C here that we got? 90 minus theta. What is angle A that we have assumed? Theta. Minus theta plus theta cancel. That is equals to 90 degree. Hence, we can say that angle A and angle C here are the complementary angles. And friends, in this topic, we are going to find out the ratios of those complementary angles, those opposite angles. So here the opposite angles are angle A and angle C. Right? Angle A and angle C are those opposite angles that we are going to find out the ratios for, that we are going to find out. Is it clear? Now, we already know that what trigonometric ratios are. What trigonometric ratios are. That was the very first topic that we have studied in this chapter, right? So let us see the trigonometric ratios for both of these angles. Suppose if I take for angle equals to theta, can I write down the trigonometric ratios? Yes or no? Yes. So let us see what is sine theta. That is side opposite to theta divided by hypotenuse. That is BC upon AC. BC upon AC. Similarly, what is cos theta? That is side adjacent to theta divided by hypotenuse, which is AB upon AC. Then the third one, tan theta. Side opposite to theta divided by side adjacent to theta, which is equals to BC upon AB. Then the fourth one, cot theta. Now, how to write down this? As I said, just reciprocal the first three ratios, that is AB upon BC. Then the fifth one, sec theta, that is equals to AC upon AB, and the sixth one, cosec theta, that is equals to AC upon BC. Right? So these are the 6 ratios that we have written from the figure, and that is already what we have studied in the first topic. Now suppose that if I want to write down for the second angle, that is for angle 90 minus theta, right? If I am writing down for angle 90 minus theta. So now you can see here that from this figure, the sides are going to change. Side opposite to 90 minus theta is AB, side adjacent to 90 minus theta is BC, and that is the hypotenuse. Okay, so let us see the ratios here. Sine 90 minus theta, that is AB upon AC, side opposite to 90 minus theta divided by hypotenuse, right? The second ratio, cos 90 minus theta, that is equals to side adjacent to 90 minus theta divided by hypotenuse. The third one, tan 90 minus theta, that is equals to side opposite to 90 minus theta divided by side adjacent to 90 minus theta, which is equals to AB upon AC. Then cot 90 minus theta, reciprocal here, that is AC upon AB. Fifth one, sec 90 minus theta, that is equals to AC upon BC, and cosec 90 minus theta, that is equals to AC upon AB. Okay, so these are the 6 ratios we have written for 90 minus theta. So these are for 90 minus theta, and this is for angle theta. So just we have written down all of the ratios here. Nothing more we have done here. We have just written down the ratios here. Now we will find out the similarity. What? You will see that is BC upon AC anywhere here in this ratio? Yes or no? Yes, you can clearly see that BC upon AC. Okay, let me clarify it like this. Here it is BC upon AC. Here also it is BC upon AC. So ultimately what can you write down from this? that sine theta is equals to cos 90 minus theta. Can we write down or not? Because sine theta equals to BC upon AC. Cos 90 minus theta is also equals to BC upon AC. Ultimately, sine theta equals to cos 90 minus theta. Or you can say that A is equals to B, C is equals to B, then A is equals to C. Yes or no? Yes, we can similarly find out the rest of the ratios also. So, I think you note this down, then I am going to write down here that finally what the ratios are. Quickly note this down. Okay. Finally, sine theta is equals to cos 90 minus theta. AB upon AC is equals to cos theta, it is here, cos theta equals to AB upon AC. Sine 90 minus theta is also equals to AB upon AC. So we can spot the similarity here also. Right? So this is similar to this one. This is similar to this one. Okay. So the second thing we can write down is cos theta is equals to sine 90 minus theta. Okay. Cos theta equals to sine 90 minus theta. Third one, that is tan theta. What is tan theta here? BC upon AB, and tan theta, then that is sorry, I made a mistake here. AB upon BC it will be, and here it will be BC. Okay, good. Now, and also BC upon AB. So, tan theta equals to BC upon AB, cot theta is equals to BC upon AB. Therefore, tan theta is equals to cot 90 minus theta, right? And fourth one, that is cot theta, which is equals to AB upon BC. Here tan 90 minus theta is also equals to BC upon AB. So you can relate here again that cot theta is equals to tan 90 minus theta. Fifth one, sec theta is AC upon AB. Cosec 90 minus theta is also equals to AC upon AB. So we can write down that sec theta is equals to cosec 90 minus theta. And what is cosec theta here in ratios? AC upon BC. Sec 90 minus theta is also equals to AC upon BC. So you can relate here that cosec theta is equals to sec 90 minus theta. Right? So this were the 6 different ratios for angle theta, for angle 90 minus theta, and we have just relate both of them, that sin theta is equals to cos 90 minus theta, cos theta equals to sin 90 minus theta, tan theta equals to cot 90 minus theta, cot theta equals to tan 90 minus theta, sec theta is equals to cosec 90 minus theta, and cosec theta equals to sec 90 minus theta. Friends, main thing, you don't need to understand or you don't need to memorize the derivation here. Understanding the derivation or memorizing the derivation gives you nothing. You just need to memorize these 6 points or these 6 formulas for complementary angles, and that's it for solving the sums related to the trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Is it clear? So you will remember these 6 formulas, these 6 identities or these 6 results. Basically, for that you will require to memorize this 6 identities and solve the sum in the next part. Okay, so I think you will write this down. Okay, so let me erase this first. So let me write down these identities here so that will be easier for us to make the reference. Now, one thing if you noticed here that in the textbook, the identities are written in the reverse manner. That means they have written this side first and that other side. So let me write down in that way also, so that makes you sense. So for that, first of all, we will start from sine theta. So what is sine 90 minus theta? That is equals to cos theta. Sine 90 minus theta equals to cos theta. Then second thing we are going to write down here, cos 90 minus theta is equals to sine theta. Then third thing, tan 90 minus theta is equals to cot theta. Fourth thing, cot 90 minus theta is equals to tan theta. Then fifth one, sec 90 minus theta is equals to cosec theta. And the last one, cosec 90 minus theta is equals to sec theta. So for reference, for solving one or two sums here, let me write down these identities so that we can easily solve the sums here by looking at those identities. Okay? Let us solve some examples. Let us give on the first one, that evaluate tan 65 degree divided by cot 25 degree. Right? So tan 65 degree divided by cot 25 degree. If you see here that these values, these angles are such that we don't have the direct values in the table. We don't have their direct values in the table. Neither do we can find out the values of these functions, these ratios easily. But one thing is sure, that if we add these two angles, that is, if we add these two angles, that is 65 plus 25, that gives me 90. You can clearly see here, right? Only about the angles. So friends, whenever you come across this type of question, first of all see that is the sum of the angles equals to 90. If that is equals to 90, then those angles are known as complementary angles. Those angles are known as complementary angles, and if those are complementary angles, then we can apply any 6 of these ratios here to evaluate. Is it clear or not? Okay, so let us see the solution here. Now when this kind of questions are asked, you will make a habit always to solve the numerator first. Denominator we will keep it as it is. So the solution here starts like that is equals to 10 90 minus 25 upon cot 25. See, what did I do? What did I do here is we simply made 65, or we simply written 65 is equals to 90 minus 25, because here we knew that 65 plus 25 was equals to 90. So 65 can be written as 90 minus 25. This 25 will go on the other side. Is it clear or not? 90 minus 25 divided by cot 25. Now assume, in your mind assume that your theta is 25. What is 25? Theta is your 25. You can check for the similar ratio, 10 90 minus theta. 10 90 minus theta. What is 10 90 minus theta? Cot theta. Yes, that is equals to cot theta. So what is our theta that we have assumed in our mind? That was 25. So that we can write down cot 25 upon cot 24. Oh, that got similar here in the numerator and denominator. No problem. Simply cancel and the answer is 1. Right? Again, what we are going to do first here is, whenever this type of questions are asked, at that time you will simply take the numerator and keep the denominator as it is. So we will do whatever we want in the numerator only and not in the denominator. Now in the numerator here we had tan 65 degree, and that 65 was written as 90 minus 25, assuming 25 as our theta. Okay. So tan 90 minus 25, according to this third property, we can write tan 90 minus theta equals to cot theta, and hence this tan 90 minus 25 was written as cot 25. So cot 25 upon cot 25, that is equals to 1. Okay. Is this thing clear or not? So the answer to the first one, that is tan 65 degree upon cot 25 degree, is 1. Okay. Friends, now let us see another kind of question. If sin 3a equals to cos a minus 26, where 3a is an acute angle, find the value of A. Okay, so if sin 3a is equals to cos a minus 26, friends, this is the most important and frequently asked question. You will mark this as most important. If I want to ask a question from these trigonometric ratios of complementary angles, then I will ask this kind of questions here only. So here given that sin 3a is equals to cos a minus 26 degree. And we know that 3a is an acute angle. So can we transfer this sin 3a to its complementary ratio? Yes or no? Assume that our 3a, this whole 3a thing is our theta. So what is sin theta? Sin theta, now we will apply it as in the reverse format. So sin theta is equals to cos 90 minus theta. Yes or no? Therefore we can write cos 90 માઇનસ 3a. આ 3a છે ને મિત્રો, એને આપણે આખો એંગલ અઝ્યુમ કરી લેશું. એંગલ અઝ્યુમ કરી લેશું એટલે આપણે એક એંગલ ધારી લેશું એને કે 3a આખું છે, છૂટું પાડવાનું નથી. 3a અને a ને બંનેને છૂટું નથી પાડવાનું, બંનેને ભેગું રાખવું છે. તો sin 3a એટલે શું થયું કે sin થીટા થયું. અને sin થીટા નો ટ્રિગ્નોમેટ્રિક રેશિયો શું છે તો કે cos 90 માઇનસ થીટા. તો cos 90 માઇનસ થીટા એપ્લાય કરીએ ત્યારે થીટાની જગ્યાએ તો શું મૂકવાનું 3a જ મૂકવાનું, બરાબર. એટલે sin થીટા is equals to cos 90 minus theta, but sin 3a is equals to cos 90 minus 3a. Okay, and that is equals to this thing, cos a minus 26 degree, right? જો ફરીને હજી કહું છું કે જ્યારે તમે આ ટાઈપના ક્વેશ્ચન સોલ્વ કરતા હોય કે હવે જ્યારે તમે આ ટાઈપના ક્વેશ્ચન નેક્સ્ટ સોલ્વ કરશો ત્યારે બંને ફંક્શન્સ બંને રેશિયોને એક સાથે ચેન્જ કરવાના નથી. યુ વિલ નોટ ચેન્જ બોથ ધી રેશિયોઝ એટ અ સેમ ટાઈમ. આઈધર ચેન્જ ધ ન્યુમરેટર એન્ડ કીપ ડિનોમિનેટર એઝ ઇટ ઇઝ, આઈધર ચેન્જ ડિનોમિનેટર એન્ડ કીપ ન્યુમરેટર એઝ ઇટ ઇઝ. અહીંયા પણ if you are changing on the left side then you will keep right side as it is, and if you are changing on the right side then you will keep left side as it is, right? So in our desi language cos and cos બંને સેમ છે, બંને ઇક્વલ પણ છે, ઉડાડી દો. therefore 90 minus 3a is equals to a minus 26. Okay, we will take this 3a on the other side, 26 on the left side. Therefore 90 plus 26 is equals to a plus 3a, which gives me 90 plus 26, which is equals to 116 is equals to 4a, and hence a is equals to 116 upon 4, which is equals to 29. Therefore the value of a is 29 degrees. Okay, the value of a is 29 degrees. Clear with this everyone? Yes or no? Yes. So that is the question, most important one, and the solution. You will always solve this kind of question in this manner only. Sometimes the question may change, like here the combination is of sin and cos. They might change it for tan and cot, or they might also change it for sec and cosec. So you will require to change the answer as the question is given. Is this thing clear, friends? So note this down. Okay. Now solving the next question. The question is that express cot 85 degree plus cos 75 degree in terms of trigonometric ratios of angles between 0 degree and 45 degree. Right? Express cot 85 degree plus cos 75 degree in terms of the ratios of angles between 0 degree and 45 degree. So we need to change the angles. Yes or no? Yes. So here given that cot 85 degree plus 75 cos 75 degree. Sorry friends. Okay. Now we need to change the angles only. So the angles can be changed, but how? If we have any of the 6 properties, then the angles can be changed. Therefore, this 85, we will always take the sum from 90. How can you write down 85 as a sum of 90? So this 85 can be written as 90 minus 5 and 75 can be written as 90 minus 15. Yes or no? Therefore, cot 90 minus 5 degree plus cos 90 minus 15 degree. This can be written? Yes or no? Yes. Equals to. So what is now? Cot 90 minus theta. Interpret this as cot 90 minus theta. Cot 90 minus theta is tan theta and the rest cos 90 minus theta. So cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. So applying here, that gives me tan 5 degree plus sin 15 degree, and that is your answer. You can see that both of the angles 5 and 15 lies in between 0 and 45, and hence the answer is tan 5 degree plus sin 15 degree. Is this thing clear, friends? Everyone? Good? Okay. So let us keep it up to this much today. Next we will solve the exercise number 8.3 in our next lecture. Thank you, friends.